G'day guys, X-Ray Racer 1 here, and this is part 11 of the Tamiya TT01 Racing Truck build series. This is the reveal video, and guys, it was a lot of effort, a lot of work, and as you saw in the previous video, what I did is I just went through I just went through the painting and assembly process of the body. And what I didn't do is I didn't apply the decals. I wanted to save that for this reveal video. So without any more talking, here is the finished truck. I'll try to take the box off without knocking it. And there it is, guys, the finished truck. And as I said, there was a lot of work involved, and I painted the wheels. As you can see, it is black and gold in the John Player Special livery. I wanted to do something different, and I also wanted to do something a little retro as well, and it came out pretty good, I reckon. I think probably the most complicated part was painting the engine detail and the fuel tank, so forth. What I did is, you probably didn't see it in the whole, because I had it sped up. What I did is, with the masking, I used a liquid mask for these details here, and I also used a liquid mask around here, around the front area, and as you can see here, it goes around. But for like this part here, around here, and the stripes here, what I used was this stuff here. It's quite interesting. I got this off A-Main Hobbies. It's 3mm thick, or in width, and it's a proper masking tape. It's actually a vinyl masking tape, which is really good, made by Duratrax. Well, it's probably made by someone else, but Duratrax have put their name on it. What I'll do is, down below I'll put a link to the A-Main website to this particular item so you can see it. They come in different thicknesses. There's this one, we've got 10mm and 1.5mm and things like that. I'm not sure what that is in inches. You'll have to look for that for yourself. So guys, what I did do with the wheels here, this isn't polycarbonate paint. The paint that I used for that was Tamiya Gold Leaf. That's the paint number there, X12. So that's the wheels there. Funny enough, I actually had glued the front wheels on, and I looked at it and thought, well, I'm doing the John Player Special livery, I'm going to have gold wheels. So what I did is I actually got my liquid mask and put it around the tires, and it worked a treat. However, with the rear wheels, I hadn't glued them on, so I just painted them as they are. But yeah, so that came out well. One thing I do recommend that you do, and I have done this after the last video, you can see here I have screw going through. I have it doesn't have to be a massive screw, but because the body is in three parts, you have the cab, the main, guess you could call it, chassis part of the body, and this front, I'll just zoom out, I have this front part here that goes on. So you got this part that goes on the main part. This screw goes through all three parts, and I have a nut on the other end that holds it together. What I also intend to do is I need to re-stick the heat. Because it's summer here, the heat is causing the double-sided tape to go all funny. So I have to re-stick that, and I'm going to put some bolt or some screws through the back here to hold the back panel of the cab on. So there's no point pretty much showing you underneath. You saw it in the build. Here's a view from the front. Came out really nice. I tried my best to get the lines to match up, but the back here, as you can see, John Player Special. So yeah, I wanted to do a retro paint scheme. For reference, the colors that I used were Fast Black, these Palmer Fast Black, Palmer Fast Pearl Gold, that's for all the gold part there, and Fast Red for the fuel tank and the little tubey bit there for the I guess you can say for the intercooler section. Now for the exhaust, turbo and intercooler, I used spray can for this one. It's Tamiya Silver PS12. That's the color I used there. Now you're probably wondering too, where did I get the John Player Special decals? What I will also do is I will leave a link in the description to he's a particular gentleman in Britain who sells custom decals on eBay. That's where I got these from. Quite reasonably priced. So it's not just John Player Special. He does ones like Martini Racing. I think what's that one? The Lancia, Italia Racing and things like that. He also has ones for if you had like a Dodge Charger body, you can do the General Lee, things like that. So he does all kinds of different custom decals, and yeah, I wanted to get the John Player Special. So guys, that's the end for this build series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the build, about the truck, about the decals, please don't hesitate to comment down below. And you're probably going to be asking, when are we going to see this running? Hopefully very soon. It is currently the middle of January that I'm filming this video right now. It'll be probably the end of February when I go down to Sydney next, so you'll see it run there, and hopefully with a few more other trucks too. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything about the truck, the paints, anything like that, please, or the electronics used, please don't hesitate to comment down below. And cheers guys.